Hey friends, welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm so happy that you decided to join me today. I am just crafting and having so much fun, just doing lots of fun little things. And so I am making some springtime gnomes that I'm going to put in my crochet craft booth. And so right now I'm just, I've made all my parts and I'm putting together a strawberry gnome. Okay, so that's what I'm making. Now, this strand of hair, Big Daddy braided these for me. I chained the same number of all these, and all I did was I chained 3 chains and cut them and everything, and then he braided them for me, but somehow or another, one of them ended up a little bit longer. I don't know if I snipped that. Is it gonna, would that hold it together as that comes undone? Because I kind of just want to snip that off. But I think the rubber band will hold it. What y'all think? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and snip it. You might be hollering, no! But, I don't know. I don't like that being so long. So look what I did. I snipped it. But, you know, and that's going to come undone. But that rubber band's going to hold it. It's not going anywhere. And I could do that over here if I wanted to. That rubber band's going to keep it from coming undone. But I think these are good. It will make it a little bit, you know, hair strands there. Anyway, okay. So, got that out of the way. We're making a strawberry. Oh, I had to go and get these pieces out. This little box. It has all my little embellishments of flowers and bows that I bought at Walmart or Hobby Lobby or Michael's over the years. I mean, I've had some of these in here for a long time. I know. And so, I went and was digging in one of my craft drawers, and Sassy came and literally had her paws in the drawer with me, digging to help me find what I was looking for. I told her that it was a clear box with a red lid, and she helped me find it. No, she did. She always comes and she gets her paws over in the drawer, and she's digging, and I'm digging, and I guess she thinks she's helping me, but she has done that many times. And I dropped my box, so I'm picking it up. Well, I hope you're all having a great day, and you got something to work on, you know, a nice drink to sip on. And I'm gonna get busy working on my strawberry gnome. So the first thing I'm gonna do is the hair, because the hair can only be so long. And I did make this long because I knew I was going to do the hair first and put it on. And so I was, you know, and then put the hat on over it. And I didn't really know how long to make my hair. And so I was watching something on TV, and I was just crocheting. I mean, not crocheting, but chaining my hair. And then I was like, I'd done made 3 of them. And I was like, oh, I think I made those too long. But I'm going to just glue that right there on top, and then glue one on the other side on top. And I just want it to come down, you know, like to the bottom of this, and not really touch the... So I'm just going to kind of start it right here. Everything from there back is going to get glue, and I'm going to glue it down. And I hope I don't burn myself, but there's a possibility. Okay. Now, just kind of got that one laid across that way. To come to this side of the face, well, you know, gnomes don't really have faces. They have a nose. One thing about making gnomes, you don't have to worry about making eyes. So that's kind of cool. That one, I'm just going to say everything from there up, get some glue. And there's really no front or back on these. Uh-oh. Alright, so here we go. Woo, 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 woo. Glue, hot glue is hot. Alright, so there's my hair. It's on there, and I might put just a dot or two back here, but I'm going to see exactly where my hat's going to fit, but I don't want to put it on just yet until that's, you know, cooled. Okay, on my strawberry, I just got to glue my, my leaves. Okay, so let me tell you, you're not seeing stuffing through this. What you are seeing is the inside layer of that body. It's double layered, just like this. So you're not seeing stuffing, you're seeing layers of the knitted material. Someone had asked about that, and I just wanted to make that clear that, you know, you are seeing something through there, but it's the next layer. It's not the stuffing. Alright, so I'm trying to see which is the point and which is the top, which is the bottom. I think that's my bottom here. So I'm going to put this one on it. And this one I'm going to kind of glue on the side of the head. You know what? I don't want glue to go through and get on my white mat, so I'm going to lay this right here with the bottom side up. And I'm telling you that for a reason. I'll tell you in just a second. So I'm just sticking my little leaves to that. We are supposed to have some storms coming through. How about you? Is it storming where you're at? Are you supposed to get storms? Right now we're getting a lot of wind. And so prayers for everyone who may be in that storm path. I hope you all stay safe. If you have a safe spot in your house, decide where it's at and what you might need, some water bottles or something there with it. Okay, and on this one, I'm going to put this on the top of the head like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this on it, but since this is going to show, I'm going to put the best side up instead of putting the wrong side like I would do it like this. I'm going to do it just the opposite, since that's going to be glued down, and you're going to see some of this side, not a lot, but you'll see a little bit of it. So actually this is the side where I tied off, so I'm going to glue that to my strawberry, and I'm just going to put some glue and ooh, yeah. Hot glue is hot. See, I'm a slow learner. I have not learned that lesson yet. Okay, so I'm just letting that cool off. What else have I got? I got some leaves and some flowers. So I could go ahead and glue my leaves to these flowers. Now one flower is going to get a little bit extra and have this little dangly thing. It's just a little coil I made just for like decoration, you know, no big deal. And so I'm trying to see what all leaves I've got and what flowers they need to go on. I just did 3 leaves and 3 flowers. Okay, there's my leaves, just how I want them. My flowers, I'm looking for the back side and the front side, you know. Okay, those are all back sides. Alright. So I'm going to put some glue right here on the end of this leaf. And then I'm just going to put my flower, making sure I've got the front side of the leaf up and the front side of the flower up. don't have anything to kind of mash that with. Those arms are floating around because I'm making those for a doll that I'm designing. It's supposed to be an Easter doll, and I haven't gotten to work on it like I want, but her arms are ready. And I may end up making some more arms like this for my gnomes. That was my original plan, but also I'm running out of time, and I'm trying to just get as many of these gnomes finished up as I can get done and get them up to the my crochet booth. So alright, I'm just putting some glue. And I'm going to use this to kind of mash it on there to save my fingers. Not my one finger. Just save that one little finger over there. Okay, let's see. That one I want on there just like that. There we go. Alright, got my flowers ready. Uh-oh. That's why I did it on that mat. I knew it was a possibility I could glue it to my board. Okay. There's my flowers. I'm going to put my glue gun right back down here. Kind of move that over. What else have I got? I got this little decoration type thing. I just made one because I didn't want to do overboard, do too many. Alright, so now back with my hat and body. I am going to leave that hat turned up just a little to show that little spring green up under it. So I'm going to say my nose can go about right there. Just under this, right here. I didn't stuff the top of my hat yet, so I need to, oh, I think my stuffing's right behind me. I think I got my, okay. I was just checking to see which way I wanted my nose to position. Alright, there's my nose. And I am going to put a dot of glue behind my strands. Just to kind of hold it there in place. Alright, let me grab some stuffing for my hat. Oh, not a lot, but just enough to poof it up just a little. Excuse me. Just to poof it up a little bit. Alright. And let's see. Alright, so I do want the front of my hat to kind of lip up just a little bit, but the back of it, no. Oh, that's going to be so cute. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and stick some needles in my hat. I love watching these gnomes come to life. Not come to life, but get their little personality and come together in the end. Oh goodness, Phoebe's outside on the doorstep. ready to come in. I'll get her in just a minute. Yeah, I like that. So I'm going to put a little glue at the top of my nose. And just put that hat right there on it. And I'm going to glue the hat roll up just a little too. Oh, I love it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue the hat down. So what I'm doing is just coming around. Just going to come around and put like a line of glue and lay it down. I've been having so much fun crafting today. And just creating all these little pieces to go on my gnome. Alright, I'm giving that a little chance to just dry a little bit before I move it around too much, because I don't want to actually, pull it apart and it be stringy and all that kind of good stuff. But I do want to get these two sides of the hat about the same. So I am trying to just, yeah, that's perfect. All right. Now I'm going to come around to the back part. And I'm just going to put a line of glue here. And lay that down. Now after I get finished with the whole gnome, I always go back and just check and see if there's any places that I need to, secure back down with a couple of dots of glue or whatever. I always just, come back and check at the end to see if anything needs a little bit of extra glue. Oh, dropping my needles. All right. Let me see. How can I help that a little bit? I think I need to put a dot of glue over here. Hot, hot, hot. Oh, I'm just going to have to hold it down and give that time to dry. Just a minute. So what you guys think so far? I also have made 2 other gnome videos. Well, 3. One where I showed how I made the nose, and one I was showing how I make the leaves. And then I did one where I did a daffodil gnome. And then I did a springtime gnome. And now this is the strawberry gnome. My needles are just disappearing. They're just falling off the cliff. Don't go hiking with me. You might fall off the cliff too. But all my needles are just jumping off the cliff. Alright. And I'm going to check that and see. Right there needs a little bit. I usually do all this at the end, but since it's just right there in my face, I might as well stick a little glue in there. So how are you spending your weekend? What do you have going on? We are taking it easy right now. We've had a lot going on, but right now we're just kind of taking it easy, trying to recuperate from a lot going on. When you have a lot going on that's kind of stressful and things are happening that you don't have any kind of control over and stuff like that, it can, you know, get a little overwhelming, and you need to just chill and take a little time to recuperate. And so that's what we're doing today. Now, let's see. Super cute. It's not exactly even, but it's close enough. Like, I can tell it's not exactly even because I'm the one sitting here making it. But somebody else might not even be able to tell that. And I'm gonna go ahead and just touch my hair down. Just so. So I don't know what, you know, while these are sitting in the booth, they're going to be handled a lot and picked up and moved and stuff like that, you know. So I'll just go ahead and glue that hair on down a little bit. And Big Daddy, all we could find was some yellow rubber bands. I have a jar of rubber bands, but they were all huge. So that's what we had to use, but I'm going to cover it up in the end. We're not going to see the yellow rubber bands at the end of it, but okay. So that's what we got going on so far. Cute, 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 cute. Now I'm going to try to make a little kickstand here and try to help this stand up a little while I'm working on it. Let's see if that just won't give it a little stability so I can work on it. All right, now I need to work on the hat up here, and so I'm trying to see. I know that's a bad position, but oh, that is so cute. Now she has a pink body and a pink hat, and there's a little minty lime green, I don't know, it's really a spring green under that layer, so that's what's turned up and showing, so it's cute. Okay, the big strawberry, I'm putting that on top of her head, so I'm trying to get the side that's got, this side didn't get many, but it's okay, it's gonna be to the back. So I'm just gonna put some glue right here and then stick that on right in the center up here. Let me put it up here to see. Right here. And I know you can't see that, but you will in a minute. Excuse me. Y'all, this wind is blowing so bad and pollen is just everywhere, okay? Pollen is everywhere out here. Ugh. And I'm just going to mash that down. And I ended up getting hot glue over here. So I'm multitasking. Over here I'm cleaning up hot glue. When I pushed that stick in, that extra glue stick, it pushed glue out the front. And it went right on my desk pad that I was trying not to get glue on, but I was able to get it off. So that works. Okay. Now I'm sure that's not secured just quite enough. So I'm going to come back and put glue right up under some of these edges. And I'll probably end up having to glue the strawberry down a little bit better too. I'm not sure. I got Big Daddy back there working. Poor man. He don't even get a day off. Ain't that sad? That's what I tell my friend Angela. I'm like, I don't even get a day off. She'll be saying something, you know, and I'm like, don't even get a day off. Every other Friday, she gets half day off. I'm like, I would just like a half day off. Ugh. Alright, so I am going to put a little bit of glue kind of close to the base of that strawberry. And I'm just going to push it down. And hope that it doesn't lean to one side. But I'm going to put some on the other side too. Because I'm just trying to make sure that is secured on there as well as can be. And yesterday, as we were leaving the house, there was a snake out in the driveway. So it is that time of the year to be cautious of snakes, if you live in the country especially. We live in the country, trust me. And so it is snake time. Let me see if I need any glue. Okay, so that's the way it looks, and that I like that. I do. And maybe that needs a little touch of glue. You know, I don't have any plans. I'm just playing, and ever how it turns out is how it turns out. We're just playing and having fun, folks. That's what we do here. Just play around, play with our yarn, and create. Sometimes it turns out, and sometimes it don't. Did y'all know that? Sometimes it don't turn out, but you know, it's learning the process. Okay, so that is the strawberry on top of her head. Now that ended up really nice. I like that. Now we're going to focus on this other part for a moment. Okay, so I have this strawberry. I was thinking of just putting on the side of the hat. I'm just trying to see. I always go to that side, so maybe I should do something on this side. And I have my flowers that are just going to go on here randomly. And let's see, if I put this strawberry on this side over here, Phoebe's outside barking. Here comes Zeke running down the road. And Phoebe is like chasing after him now. Okay, that's real great. He'll bring her back. He'll bring her back. So, Zeke plays soccer, and so a lot of times he does run and stuff like that just to practice and, you know, get used to being in the heat and getting his running up and stuff like that. Alright, so I don't know, my strawberry's kind of poking way out there. I should have did like more of a strawberry emblem, like a embellishment. I'm trying to think of what to call it. And I do have a package of these strawberries, but I wasn't going to put them on this one. I was just trying to, or maybe I should. I don't know. Let's put some flowers on here and just see what happens. Okay, I'm just going to put glue all on the back of this. And I'm going to lay this down. All right. And let me see. Don't want them all to be the same, of course. Okay, something kind of like that. But I'm going to put this coily thing, I'm going to glue it down right here. Well, I guess I could just glue it to the back of my flower. So, I'm trying to pay attention what Phoebe's is doing and where Zeke is and all that. Alright, so I'm going to put this coily thing right there on the back of this flower. Oh. Okay. Now, that's how it ends up. And so, I'm going to put this flower right here to this side. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to hold it right here by this leaf, and then I can add any more to that leaf if I need to. But I'm just going to put a lot of glue. And then I'll go around each petal and see if they need any more glue on them. Oh gosh, that was hot. That was hot. Oh. Okay. There, we got it. Alright. I like the little dangly, coily thing. Alright. And I will add some more glue around the petals. And this will just hang freely, like that. Okay, I got one more flower, and I'm going to put it... I know you're at a bad angle right now and can't see perfect, but I think I'm just going to stick that right here. It's kind of in between these two, but on the opposite side. So let me get a glue stick. Alright, I'm going to hold this by the leaf because I want this leaf to go to the back. So I'm just going to hold it like this. Alright, I got a good bit of glue on there. And I want to lay this down and push those petals in. I think I am going to put these embellishments on there because I didn't like the big strawberry on the side. So I think I'm gonna add some. Okay. All right, let's see. How's that look? Yeah, I'll have to come back and touch up the glue around the edges of these. But that's what we got going on so far. All right, so I have these little little strawberry pieces, and I am going to, first off, I'm going to see the different colors that I have. There's pink and red, and is there a different pink? I thought it might have been a little darker pink. Oh, sorry, I can't get my fingers up in there. Okay, yes. There's a pink, a red, and a darker pink. Now, my strawberry on top is red, so I'm thinking it probably needs to be red, but I'm gonna look and see. I'm thinking about putting a strawberry, like, on this side. Maybe one over here. I don't know. I don't want to put too many because I don't want it to be gaudy. Oh, no. I do like that pinkish color, but this is red up here. I know y'all couldn't see that, but here's red, and then here's just plain pink. Nope, that one will not work. So it either has to be the darker pink or the red. And I don't know, I'm leaning towards I like the darker pink. I don't know. I'm putting too much thought in it. I need to just put it there. I'm just going to stick it right here. Okay. I might put another one like right here. Maybe, I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to put too many. And I don't know if I want to put a ladybug or a bee on this. But I do have those. Okay, so let's just do this. Let me get out another red. Let me get out 2 reds just in case. And put these up. Now I'm going to get my little box out and see what little embellishments I have in it. See what I got going on here. Oh, those are kind of pretty. And then I have 2 red bows. And I was trying to think of what I might put at the end of her. I was going to put the bows there, but I also have pink bows. And I also have roses. Well, there's pink ones. I might have red. And then there's red. But I need 2 red bows. Okay, goes like that. Or do I want pink bows? Do I have pink bows? Yes. A pink bow here, but I think the red might show up better since her body is pink. The red may show up better. Alright, so I'm gonna pause and go see about Phoebe. I'll be right back. Okay, so I am gonna put the pink bows right here at the end of my braids. I couldn't think of what to call them. I'm gonna put these pink bows right there. So I'm gonna put some hot glue on this, and actually I hope it doesn't melt that rubber band and break it, but it might. Okay, there's one bow, and then here's another bow over here. Well, this one I guess I need to put on a little. There, she's got bows in her hair. Oh, she is looking so cute, y'all. Okay, I am going to put these strawberries on here because they're just little strawberries that hadn't grown real big yet. So I'm going to put another one just right here. Oops. Oopsie daisy. And I know that's in a bad position, but I'm going to put that one right there in the front. That's what I'm going to do. Can't wait to go put these in my booth and see if there's any interest in them, because I have a whole list of gnomes that I want to make, create and have fun, and just have a whole row of gnomes in my booth. Okay, so I have a strawberry here and a strawberry there. I would like to put one just randomly up here, but I don't know if that's too much. Oh, let me grab my ladybug and my bees. There's my pack of bees. I think this might be cute with, I don't know, maybe I'll put both. I might put a ladybug right here. So I'm going to turn that. Yep, I'm going to put a ladybug right there. Alright, so there's a ladybug on that flower and leaf. And should I put a bee or not? Let's see. I am going to do some bees and ladybug gnomes. So I could put that right there. Alright, so let me see. I'm just going to stick that right there. Alright, I feel like it needs It's got 2 strawberries plus the big strawberry. I kind of wanted to put this just over here. And I think I just might. I don't know. It might have enough on it already. But that spot looks so empty. It's going because I'm getting glue on it. So there we go. I love it. I think it turned out really cute. I am so pleased with it. I will go back and touch up my glue around the edges. So we have a ladybug there. I could have put the bee on the strawberry, but the strawberry up there. And these have sequins, so they sparkle. And then you see the ties, the bows on her braids. So cute. I love the way it turned out, okay? I'm very pleased with it. I'm just going to touch up my glue around the edges of things, but here she goes, a strawberry gnome. And she will be headed up to my booth. And we'll just see if is there any interest in her. I love it. I love it. I may have to make some more of these. If it sells, I will make some more. Definitely. Alright guys, I will see you all in the next video. Have a wonderful day and see you later. Hey friends, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. This strawberry gnome was so much fun to make. I enjoyed every step of that along the way. I look forward to making some more gnomes, so come back and hang out with me as I craft up some more gnome ideas. Remember, it's a beautiful day to crochet, and I'll see you all in the next video.